I've dealt with a lot of cases in my time. There are a few that stood out among the rest. Cases that would decide the fates of so many people. But I can say there has been only one case that had the fate of a whole city resting on it. And perhaps it was further reaching than even that. As for the city in question, it might not be what you were expecting. Hey everybody, welcome to my Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney! Haha! But this wasn't what you were expecting. I gotta do two different commentaries for this, so I'm gonna be doing this one first. If you're watching on Tumblr, you're gonna receive the entire Let's Play. This is going to be a two-part Let's Play. First half is going to be the investigation portion. The second half is going to be the trial. I will have these up within 2 days of each other, hopefully. As for the game itself, it was actually quite an enjoyable playthrough. It was a Phoenix Wright fan-made game made on the Ace Attorney fan website. In the Ace Attorney fan website interface. So, we're going to be playing through this. It's going to be a two-part Let's Play. I guess I shouldn't have said that, but oh well, let's get going. Turnabout Wilde. Startle. Hello, can I help you? Yes, you can. I believe a Fox officer is due to arrive at any moment. Yeah, his name's Wilde. He's coming to see about a robbery. Wait, how did you know about that? Did you know that this is his service weapon? Hey, watch where you're waving that thing! Ask if you can help me, and you can. Hello, Mr. Jumbox. What? Help! Murder! Wright and Company Law... I don't know. I'm just gonna say Wright and Company Law Offices, June 18th, 3 p.m. Sigh. That's just all you're gonna get. Sigh. Still no cases and no Maya to talk to. Thus not staving off the incoming boredom. Not much I can do about it now. Perhaps I should give Miles or Larry a call. Make that Miles. I don't know how much of Larry's conversation I'll be able to take. Hello? Edgeworth, it's me. Ah, right. I was just on my way over to you. Ah! Sorry, I scrolled and that messed up the video. You were? Yes, there are some events I want your consultation over. This wouldn't have anything to do with your encounter with the Yatakarza, I think that's how you pronounce it, would it? I'll tell you when I arrive. I'm just a few minutes away. Alright, see you in a moment then. You gotta love the universe's coincidences. I might as well wait in the reception area. Hopefully this will make the day a bit more interesting. You actually have to move to the reception. Wright Company Law Office's reception area. Man, it's a bit dark back here. I should switch a light on. Right. Edgeworth, you got here fast. Yes, I was speed walking in the area. Now, I did say I was a mere few minutes away. Minutes? You likely spent bumbling around as per usual, eh? Bumbling! Get a hold of yourself, man. Now, I didn't come here to chit-chat. I need to talk about some urgent business. Straight to the point, as per usual. Alright, was I correct in guessing what it was over the phone? Partially. You see... Earthquake? What's this? What's going on? Just a crazy boom event to make totally unrealistic events happen. Then again, all games are like this. I remember in Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, it was kind of like this, although this one makes even less sense than that one did. Ouch. What hit me? Right. Are you alright? Phoenix! Finally, you were out cold for a few minutes. Where are we? Oh, we remodeled the reception area to make it like a big city while you were out unconscious. No, of course you didn't. I'm afraid I'm not sure. The outskirts of some kind of city, but it's no city that I recognize. What I want to know is how the blazes we got here! I remember a flash of light and then darkness. And then we were here. Were we drugged? Drugged? By who and how? I'm just trying to rationalize the situation. I suppose... perhaps the first thing we should do is figure out where we are. A wise course of action, I would say. First things first, we need to find somebody to answer our many questions. We'll have to go hunting, there doesn't be anyone around. Hello? Who said that? And hence the craziness begins. Are you two okay? And if it's not too rude of me to ask, what species exactly are you? What? You know? Oh, that's probably how many of you reacted. This is beyond preposterous. Right, we have definitely been drugged. Not again. Again? What is that supposed to mean? I had something like this happen to me a while back, just with ponies. Remember not so long ago when I went missing for a few days? And I had those, I don't feel like reading that, because of neighbors. Yeah, that was a weird case. We're not gonna talk about that. What on God's earth are you talking about? I said we're not gonna talk about it! We aren't on God's earth. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry to interrupt you there, but are you two alright? Sir? Ignore him. I'm Phoenix Wright, and I'm a human, if you're wondering. My friend is Miles Edgeworth. Never heard of a human before. I'm Judy Hobbs, by the way, officer of the ZPD. ZPD? Zootopia Police Department, and the music's going away. Zootopia, is that where we are? Right. How are you okay with any of this? You should've... oh gosh darn, I did it again. You'll get used to it. I can tell you two aren't from around here. Gee, is it that obvious? So where exactly are you from? It's a long story. We're not even sure how we got here. Not sure? No clue? Well, I am a police officer, so I'm here if you need any help. Thank you, that's very kind of you, officer. Say, what is that badge on your suit's collar? This? That's my attorney badge. So, you're a lawyer. We both are. I'm a defense attorney. Edgeworth is a prosecutor. We're kind of a team. Not the word I would have used, but fine. A prosecutor and defense attorney teaming up? Yeah, we work together to find the truth, no matter what that truth might be. If my client is proven to be guilty, then I accept that. If he or she is innocent, then Edgeworth accepts that too. The truth and true justice is what matters. Have any of your clients ever been guilty? Once. He's behind bars now, exactly where he belongs. Any Phoenix Wright fans, feel free to point that out to me. I'm kind of curious as to how that trial went. Say, someone I care about is in some trouble and I could use a good lawyer. Or in this case, lawyers. Please don't tell me this is going where I think it's going. Oh, it is. Okay, I just said that. I'm afraid it is. The trial is still being arranged. I've been looking for attorneys and very few worth their salt have an interest in the case. And how do you know I'm worth my salt? I don't. Not yet, anyway. And I'm not exactly in a position to be choosy right now. I'm not allowed on the investigation due to my connection with the accused. But that doesn't mean I can't take along with the lawyer. Well, I am missing my usual co-counsel. That'd be Maya Fey. I can't believe we're actually considering this. Nothing is decided yet. First, I'd like to see who the accused is. I would prefer a lay of the land. I'm feeling awfully blind at this moment. I asked you some questions to get more information. If it's okay with you, I have some things I need to ask. Sure thing. Let's leave! No, I'm kidding. We're gonna talk. First of all, what happened? I really should say one of these first, but I'm not going to because we're going in order. Murder, that's what happened. And of course it is. What else could it possibly be? The victim was one Jerry Jumbox Jr. He owned an ice cream parlor near the city center. You are police, yes? I take it you are privy to the cause of death? A gunshot wound to the heart. Ah, so you do have guns then. Yes, why wouldn't they? However, like I said, I'm not on the investigation. If you want to know more, you'll have to take it up with another officer. Actually, I think the first place to start would be a detention center. You want to talk to Nick, right? Nick? I know she isn't talking about me here. My partner, and the accused. And that's a horribly cropped picture. Still, talking to him could give you an understanding of the case. That is the idea, yes? Alright, I can take you to him. Just say the word when you want to head out. Alright, so let's just finish up what's going on here. Zootopia is a city where predator and prey species live alike in harmony. Or live together in harmony. I sometimes use the wrong word. I am dumb sometimes. That's the idea anyway. Real life is a bit more complicated. So there is this distinction between classically predator animals and those lower in the food chain. I wouldn't put it like that. The food chain hasn't existed for thousands of years. Not since we became more evolved than our creatures have, like birds and lizards. Doesn't sound too dissimilar from humanity in that aspect. So you would say that there is some racial tension in this city? Things are quite calm at the moment. My first case involved our former prey mayor drugging predators. The drugs caused them to become savage in an attempt to cause massive civil unrest. Well, you put it like that, it makes the first movie seem like it should be PG-13. Luckily, we caught her in the act and placed her under arrest. Good to know there is a competent police force keeping an eye on things. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe could have pulled off an operation like that. He would have been determined, we have to give him that. Not many people thought I could pull the case off. And yet, here I am. See, Edgeworth, all you have to do is have a little faith. Alright, last thing. You want to know about me? Well, I grew up in Bunnyboro. And I thought Ponyville was as punville as town names could get. My family are traditionally farmers, but I was a bit of a black sheep of the family. I always wanted to be a police officer, making the world a better place. A noble goal. Why, thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Despite a rocky start to ZPT, I couldn't imagine myself in any other job. Being a police officer is what I was born to do. You're enthusiastic, I'll give you that. It's kind of cute, actually. Don't call me cute. I'm sorry, but what's the big deal? A bunny can call another bunny cute, but when others do it... Ah! I just made a racial slur into a police officer. Right! You have no shame at all. Oh, come on. It's not like you knew. My apologies, officer. I didn't know. In that case, apology accepted. Just be more careful next time. Yes, ma'am. I should probably watch what I say while I'm here. Oh, you think? Haha. If you can't tell, I'm totally smiling during this whole thing. I rarely smile during a Let's Play video, so that's a, Step up. So let's go to the detention center. CBD Detention Center, June 18th, 5 p.m. How do you know it's still June 18th? It could very well be some other day. So this is the detention center, huh? I suppose we just have to wait for them to fetch the accused. That was fast. So you're the porcupine that is meant to be defending. Wait, no, let's actually do this right. So, you're the porcupine who's meant to be defending me. Why does everyone make fun of my hair? My name's Wright, Phoenix Wright. And yes, I might be your attorney. Might? Carrot seemed pretty confident. Carrots? Judy Hopps? Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing that? I don't know what she said to you, but I like to talk to my potential clients before deciding. Makes sense, Spike. What do you want to ask? Spike? Alright, there are a few things we need to clear up, Mr. Wilde. First of all, what the heck happened? What exactly? Yeah, I just said that. Truthfully, if you please, I didn't do it. No reaction from Megatama, so he's telling the truth. Good to know. By the way, if you're confused about some of the mechanics that are being used in this game, I suggest you go find an actual Ace Attorney game and either watch it or play it, because that will explain. Also, if you have no idea what the heck is going on, go watch the movie. Come back here, you'll be good. It'll also help if you read like the original plot and a bunch of other stuff so you can understand what's going on. I digress. I believe you. Oh, good, because I was starting to doubt myself there for a minute. Funny. So what did happen? The day before the murder, Jerry's store was robbed. The ZBD was already on the robber's tail, but I was sent the day after to get some extra info. When I arrived, he was already dead, only just by the looks of the scene. Of course, somebody then saw me there and accused me of the killing. They even claimed they saw me pull the trigger. So a lying witness. Nothing new there. Normally such a claim wouldn't have gone very far. But it wasn't for one detail. And what was that? My gun was used in the killing. Wait, what? Calm down, it's not what you might think. It went missing that morning. I even submitted a report about it. However, only my prints were found on the gun, making you the primary suspect. Exactly. Chief Bogo is at the scene of the crime right now. Be my lawyer, talk to him, and get that report. Alright, I'll defend you. We'll get to the bottom of this, Mr. Wilde. Carrot seems to have faith in you for some reason. I hope she's right. She does seem to have a lot of faith in somebody she just met. Either way, I won't let her down. I promise you that. Alright, so we're gonna talk to him now. I'm nothing special, really. Spent most of my life out and about on the streets of Zootopia. Honestly, I wasn't really making much out of my life. The reason for which are between me and my partner. Speaking of carrots, it's only because of her I joined the CBD at all. I actually owe a lot to her, but don't tell her I said so. It'll just get to her head. I'll keep that in mind. Well, that's it, so it's time to move on to the parlor. Parlor exterior, June 18th, 6:25 p.m., and it probably isn't going to look like 6:25 p.m. Sure it doesn't. So this is the place. Did Mr. Wilde say there was a Chief Bogo around here somewhere? You! Ah! Oh, I thought it was going to be like a gasp of surprise or something. Oh well, hi! You're the lawyer defending Wilde, correct? Yes, that's me. This guy is huge. He could probably squash me under the hoof. I thought as much. Officer Hopps called ahead to say you were coming. Speaking of Judy, where is she? Oh, that's wrong voice. Speaking of Judy, where is she? I'm keeping her busy with some case files, lest she cause any trouble. I hope you are up to the task, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wilde is a good officer, and in my personal opinion, I don't think he would do something like this. But as chief, I have my duty. I understand. Good. Now, I have for you what evidence the ZBD has found so far. First, the autopsy report. Alright, the court record is located on the side screen, which I am just now panning out to show you. When we need it in trials, I will pan out so you can see. There's also the gun used in the murder, Officer Wilde's service pistol, I might add. And finally, but not least, a report on the robbery that took place the day before the murder. Considering the close time frame of the two crimes, we sought prudent to look for a connection. Thanks, Chief, but Mr. Wilde also said something about a lost property report? Ah, that, yes. I suppose you should have a copy. That prosecutor also asked for it. Good to know Edgeworth is getting on with it, despite the circumstances. Now, if there is nothing else, I have a job to do. Alright, so now it is time to... Can we talk? I guess we can talk. This is a time for chatting, right? My business is my own. I was just curious. Well, put that curiosity to find the truth and stop idly wasting police time. Yes, sir. Well, so much for that. Let's time to examine. Scroll down. Now you gotta do this lovely scene. Nice trick for those of you. Actually, the recording software actually gets in the shot. So, what you can do to help make it easier is look at the little time, the website URL. Well, there it is. Website URL at the bottom. And when it changes from 476 to something else, like, I don't know, 479, that tells you there's a piece of evidence there. That saves you clicking all over the scene. Ah, now I gotta reset the frame. There it is. Now what is this? It appears the parlor was closed during the... during the murder. It makes sense considering the previous robbery. Still, I better take a picture. This might become an important detail. I mean, it does show no customers were there at the time, or would have been at any point. Make a note of that. It's gonna be in the court record. I wonder what else I could find. I don't think I have long, so I better hurry it up. There should be one more piece of evidence. Let's see, we got that one there. And, let's see what else we got. Hey, they're showing Star Trek over there. Haha. Reference to Star Trek. Nothing of it up here. I was just proving that was a thing. There should be one more piece of evidence, I believe. I think, at least. I don't remember, though. I'm just checking. I think we're good. Better be good. Alright, so now what? Line the frames up. There we go. Yeah, we can move inside now. Parlor interior, June 18th, 6:15 p.m. Dang, this place is a mess. I suppose the ice cream must have splattered everywhere when the victim fell. Taking out an elephant in one shot, the killer is good. That in itself is worrying, I must say. There are a few cops roaming the place still, but they seem to be ignoring me. Excuse me, can I pass? Oh, sorry, miss... wait. What is a civilian doing here? I'm afraid I witnessed this awful mess, you stupid piece of junk. Stay put. You're the witness. I am. My name is Witness. That is Mrs. Ness, if you please. Of course, Mrs. Ness. My name is Phoenix Wright. I'm a lawyer. Defending that no-good sly fox, I would presume? Well, that's just racist. Yes, and I have a few questions to ask. I'm afraid I don't have time. I've been here all day answering police questions, and they have just released me. Your questions can't wait until in the courtroom. Mrs. Ness, please, just one question. Fine. Thank you. Now, is it true you saw Mr. Wilde kill the victim? Yes, I witnessed the moment he pulled the trigger in all its gory detail. And there she goes. Mr. Wright, what is with that glare of yours? Are you sure what he just said is the whole truth, Mrs. Ness? Are you calling me a liar? Yes, we are, but we're not going to say that, are we? We'll see, won't we? Well, if you would kindly move out of the way, I have no more time for your nonsense. I don't suppose I can stop you, can I? No, I don't suppose you can. Good day to you, Mr. Wright. I'll just have to break through those in the courtroom. For now, I have a job to do. I suppose we have to examine this, don't we? Yep, we gotta examine this, same as before. So now it's 5:59, and now 5:54. Trying to figure out what the default number is. Man, ice cream went everywhere. Well, I'm not cleaning this up. Yep, that's it. Okay, that's the same thing. A lot of gunk is on the floor. Now, what's this? Fur. Honestly, this doesn't match the fur of the other animals I've seen around here. Except for... This is... Is this bunny fur? I don't know, is it? Aside from the ice cream, this floor is spotless. The victim must have really tried to keep this place hygienic. So this must have been quite recent, and considering Officer Hobbs is on the investigation, another bunny has been here recently. Who was it and why? This mysterious bunny. It would appear Nick wasn't the only one to visit Mr. Jumbox that day. Now I just have to prove it. To be continued. If you're watching on the Tumblr exclusive episode, we'll see you in part 2, where we'll get to the trial.